Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your hosts El and Basjan, and welcome to the Project Metal Music's podcast number 10. God, I can't believe we've got to number 10 there, Basjan.
Yeah, I can't believe it myself. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry we were a bit late today, there, guys. We've had a bit of a technical hitch today. As just before we went live, just about to go live, my computer decided to completely mess up on me. As it was like, it was sort of like freaking out and saying, "Nope, not gonna do it, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. I'm gonna be completely insane and just completely shit on everything." So I had to completely restart the computer and saying, "Nope, nope, don't do that. Don't do that type of thing." So yeah, sorry, we are late today. So
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Anyway, Bastian, what have you got for us today? I know that you've got a good few amount of bands that you want us to check out.
Oh, yes, for sure. Well, the first band I'm going to talk about is Hellcats. It's it's a South African bare knuckle rock band. They are from Johannesburg, Gauteng. And I listened to the first single they released, Sugar. And I really digged it. And I thought, wow, this is what's metal all about. In the way
Yeah,
metal should sound like. And I also listened to the release. Okay, this is if you sensitive person or the kids are in the room, I'll give you a chance to send them out. The next thing I'll listen to is Fuck the Party. Okay, that basically says everything about them. And
yeah,
they don't mess around. They say what they're feeling like, and their songs actually reflect that. How they feel and what they put in the music and stuff like that. And I love to see them live because they're actually from my neighborhood, and I really love to see them live. I'm keeping an eye open when they're going to do gigs around here. They're also on Facebook, and it's Facebook Hellcats.official. That's their Facebook link, and you can check them out on there. And
yeah.
the second band I'm going to talk about is Ad Infinitum. They're a Swiss German metal band, and the lead singer Melissa Bonney, she is also the songwriter. And I was blown away by the song Upside Down, and I really dig that. And I thought to myself, wow, this is something special. They're currently touring uh, Marante, Beyond the Black, and the Butcher Babes. And the good news for those in
Oh,
the UK, they will be in the UK from the 10th till the 12th of October, Manchester and London. And unfortunately for those in Manchester, all their tickets are sold out already.
yeah,
But they really a fantastic band, and I would love to see them come and do an interview on Project Metal. So
yeah.
they are fantastic. And then the next band up is Deathless Legacy, a female fronted horror metal band from Italy. The song Moonlight Night is awesome. The song Legion of the Night really kicked butt. I really like those two songs. And the new album will be out on the 9th of December. They are on Facebook.com/death metal, deathless metal, and they're also on deathlessmetal.it because they're an Italian band. And what I like about them is they don't try and copy other bands. They do things the way they want to. And they are, for me, exactly if you're looking for something special, something you're not going to hear on every single radio station blasted over and over, go and check out this band. Then I've got a band called Numento, a progressive metal band from Helsinki, Finland. The Vile Entity is a great track, and Hadal Grant is another killer track. The new album will be released on the 28th of October. 28th of October this month. And they also have a gig during that day in Helsinki for the release of their album. They're also on Facebook, Numento Fin. So it's Facebook.com/Numento Fin. And you can check them out on there. Then I've got a band called Mortimia. It's not actually a band. It's actually a project, to be quite honest. It's Morten Verland's project where he combines with other artists. And he's from Norway. And the song Adrenalize, which features Cortina Nix, is awesome. Forever and Beyond, featuring Linda Tony Graan, is another kick butt song. What else is something different? In other words, what is teamed up with a different artist, and this last song that I mentioned is something totally different. You listen to it, and it's nothing like nothing else on the tracks that is released on Spotify. And one thing I can say about him, he knows how to choose his vocalist to actually enhance his music. It's a unique sound, and this project is worthwhile. He's also on Facebook, and you can check him out, Motima project on Facebook. Then I've got a band called Circus of Fools. Now, they're a modern metal band from Germany. Their song, Time of Force, Humanity, is a great track, and All Key of Indulgence is a kick-ass track. Coronium Sia is an amazing vocalist and does a good job, and she also writes the music for the band. Band is on Facebook, Instagram, also circleoffools.de, because they're from Germany. They do anything from goth metal to death metal. So when you listen to their music, it's from goth to death metal, and it's something very special, and you'll enjoy it as well, Al. And
Yeah.
they've got a band called Motive Black. Now, I must admit, before, I haven't known much about Motive Black, but as soon as I start listening, I was blown away by them. An alternative hard rock band from Los Angeles. The song Fight Alone I rate very highly, and only afterwards I've discovered Nick Rowe and corn drummer Ray Lucier was actually took part in the song, and they were actually drumming and taking part in the song. And for them to have the corn drummer as part of the makeup for the song and actually playing background, that says something about the band. And the other single, Lift Me Up, was done with who else? Carla Harvey from the Butcher Babes. So they've got Carla Harvey doing vocals with the vocalist on Lift Me Up on the band's single. And their debut album was released earlier this year. also on Facebook and Spotify. Now, for me, when I listen to this band, I like their raw music, and for, they must be good if they've got these famous musicians actually volunteering their time to actually go and spend time with a band that's only going to release their debut, only released the debut single earlier this year. So I was blown away by them. That's Motive Black. And now getting to the gigs. The first one I've got, Osiren, will be touring Canada from the 4th of November. And Juliet Hoon will also be in Canada and will be joining the concert with Osiren on the 4th. So Osiren and Juliet Hoon, for those fans, they will be together on the 4th of November in Canada. Then I've got another band, the Funeral Portrait. They will be touring the USA from the 14th of October. So those fans in the US will be in for a nice treat. And that's my little bag of goodies for the week.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. If you want to check these bands out, please do. This is one of the reasons why we are doing this, is to bring bands that you might not necessarily have heard of, and thinking, oh, I wonder what new bands are out there, and I want. So yeah, we are bringing you some new bands to check out. So please go check them out. Go check them out. Out on their Facebook pages and basically any social media platform. So yeah, go check them out. So anyway, little update. I was speaking to Matt Howlett earlier on, and the reason why he's not on today is because he's asked us to basically do once a month. And some of you may know that Matt Howlett actually runs the website, the Rock Union. Well, it's called Rock Union. He has been a very busy boy these last couple of weeks, and he's asked to. He wants to come on, but like once a month contribution. So yeah, we'll get Matt on the beginning of each month to see what he's doing with see what he's doing, and what he's doing with the Rock Union. So, like I said, he's a very busy boy, talking to all these bands and sorting stuff out with the venues and stuff like that. So, if you go to let me see, the Rock. Hang on, where's the website? Where is it? Ah, there it is. It is the Rock Union. To check out what's happening with the Rock Union is rockunion.co.uk, and you also can find them on Facebook. Just type in the Rock Union and it will come up. And yeah, go check out the Rock Union, because Matt Howlett is doing some amazing stuff, especially with the unsigned and independent bands in and around the East Yorkshire area um, of the UK, mainly around the Hull, Kingston upon Hull area of East Yorkshire, and he's slowly branching out to different areas. So yeah, like I said, check out the Rock Union. Check out rockunion.co.uk to get up to date information about what is going on within the East Yorkshire area of the UK and the surrounding areas. So yeah, go check them out. So what's happening with Project Metal Music and the Project Metal Music channel, this channel here, and the radio show. Right. Uh, well, if you oh, by the way, don't forget, if you like what you see, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button as well, because basically this will actually help this channel out, and to basically help us to keep doing what we're doing, whether it be doing podcasts, doing interviews, doing like going out to gigs, all that good stuff. So yeah, and it's free. Don't. It's
Yes.
absolutely free. It doesn't cost you one dime or one penny. It's completely free. And if you like what you see on the channel, because oh god, there's over 100 interviews on this channel. There's there's quite a few, literally quite a few videos about car shows. There's places of interest. There's gigs in pictures. There's this. There's hundreds, literally hundreds of videos on this channel. So yeah, if you give us if you subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like, and if you see a video you like, share it out. It, like I said, it really, 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 really helps the channel out to keep us to say, yep, keep going. We like what you do, just keep going, type of thing. So that's out of the way, right? So what's coming up on the channel? This channel, interview wise. Well, on last Friday, I did an interview with Mick Michaels of the brilliant band Corners of Sanctuary. That was absolutely it was absolutely brilliant catching up with Mick and what he was actually doing with Corners of Sanctuary. So yeah, go check the video out. Yeah, and then on yesterday, I was actually interviewing Hojo from the band Dawn After Dark yesterday. He was really, really nice. He's really, really, really nice bloke to talk to. Really nice man to talk to. So yeah, very insightful. Very insightful. So yeah, go check that out as well. An interview with Howard Johnson, Howard Hojo Johnson. Yeah, and it's in the if you want to listen to the interviews, it's in the an interview with playlist. So yeah, and yeah, and what's coming up is I've got an interview with Max Havoc, the guitarist for Incursion, on the 40th, this Friday, October 14th at 9 p.m. UK time. Then I've got interviewing Brian Trock. I hope I pronounced that right. Of the band Vantia. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's coming up this week. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to because I did talk to because I was going to talk to Max on last Friday, but he was having technical issues with his audio, and unfortunately we had to say, look, can we reorganize this? And I said yes, we can do it for the 14th. So yeah, I'll so I will be talking to Max this Friday. So if you hit like I said, if you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to all, you will get to know when we do go live. So yeah, and what's on the Project Metal Across the Pond radio show, which is on digitalrevolutionradio.com. what's coming up? I have obviously the interviews with Mick Michaels of Connor's Sanctuary and Hojo from who's the vocalist for the band Dawn After Dark. I also have uh, I've got my notes here. I've written them down. If I don't, I will forget. I know for a fact I will. Because this here alone is the amount of bands I've either played or going to play on the show. So that's it. Like I keep saying, I've got getting touching around about 4,000 bands. So I need my notes to. I need to write stuff down. I need to write stuff down. So the albums of the week. The first band is called Venus Syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
If you bear with me, I can get the album up. What it's called? Bear with us. Here we go. Venus Syndrome, and the album is called Cannibal Star. That's going to be 11 tracks on that, and yeah,
Wow.
it's a damn good album that. So if you want to listen to the album, come over to digitalrevolutionradio.com on Thursdays, this Thursday, every Thursday. If you're in America, it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. Yeah. Uh, Hang on. Central is midday. Mountain Time is 11 a.m. And if you're on the West Coast, Pacific Time, it's 10 a.m. Yeah. God, my brain hurts. Doing all these time zones, my brain hurts. Uh, my brain hurts. So if you're in the UK, it's 6 p.m. UK time, and the first album of the week starts around 6:45. That's when the first album of the week comes on, and then the second album of the week, which is usually played after the first one. I usually play a back to back albums a week. The second band is called Whale, Wail, and their album is called. Let me see. If you notice, I'm looking to my left because I've got a second screen set up here. The second, the album is called Civilization Maximus. And that there, the album is, let me see, 9 songs long. So, yeah, that's going to be that's another brilliant album by another brilliant band. So, yeah, if you go to Facebook and you just, when I put the show together on a Wednesday, I usually do a massive. If you go to projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com, that is where you will see the posts for the show and all the bands that are going to be played on each show. So I'll post that out from the website. So if you go to projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com, you will see all the posts there. And if I have time, I'll do every so often. I will do a couple of reviews a month, or once a month. I'll do reviews as well. And yeah, and plus you get all the websites, all the social media sites on there as well. So I'm on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Reddit. I believe I'm on that. Yeah, I think I'll put the link up in there as well. Obviously YouTube, um, and yeah, and yeah. If you go to there, and you will see, you'll get all the information there. And right, what else is coming up on the radio show? Well, put it this way, just telling Bastion how many bands I've downloaded over the weekend. And basically, there is round about 20 bands and no doubt more to come in.
Yes.
When I go actually onto when I like clear out my emails, there's probably about another 10, 20 bands there. So looks like I've got to do some major listening on Wednesday when I put the show together. I've got yeah, there's one band, I was sent called King Cujo, as in the Stephen King novel, but this is like King Cujo. It's They sent me a couple of songs. I think it's a couple of songs. God, oh, an album actually, an album.
Oh,
And the single is called Down Here. I think I've got to check that out. I've got to check the emails about that about the new single. I think it's called Down Here. I will be playing that song on the radio show, which is so yeah, good band, really good band. Go check them out. Right out
oh,
on
for
their
sure.
social media. Go check them out. Then I've got a band called Ebon. I think I pronounced that right. If you haven't noticed, I have got certain band names. I have got I have difficulty in pronouncing band. I have got difficulty in pronouncing band names and song titles, especially if it's in like if it's not in English. Even in English, I can't pronounce some of the band names or the titles. Then I've got Dysphere, uh, Haruka. Oh, Haruka's a good band. Haruka is a
Oh, yes.
damn good band.
Uh-huh.
Then I've got, let me see, Along the Lines, good band, really good band. Then, yeah, let me see. We've got Attack, A-T-A-C-K. That's how they pronounce it. That's how they spell it. We've got, can't play that one because I've got to sit on that one because that's out on the 11th of November. Flying Disc, that's another good band. I've just received some more music from them. Then I've got a band called Hild, Hild, with their album. I think it's an album. Let me see. Let me see. When it loads up, come on, play ball. Yeah, an album called Fall Freya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fall Freya, as in Odin's wife, I think Freya, as in Friday. If you don't know the history, Friday is actually named after Freya, the Norse god. Same with Thursday and Wednesday. If you didn't know that, a little bit of history there.
Yeah.
Right, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Right. A band. I've got a band called I've Tried Sleeping. That's sort of like a pop rock type of thing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, right. Keijo Shin. Shin. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I've got a song by Shin called
Mm-hmm.
Chrysalis. Right, yeah. I've got a band. Then I've got a band called Rising Sun. They've just sent me a single called Icons of Death. Ooh,
Nice.
I've got to listen to that. That sounds really interesting. That God. Then I've got that's a. Oh God. I'm getting so many bands sending me stuff that I'm literally sitting on at least 6 to 8 weeks out. So
Wow.
unfortunately, I can't play them like 6 to 8 weeks out because I'll get into trouble, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Then I've got a band called Severed Angel. Let me see which I'm going to be interviewing their drummer in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, Severed Angel. So check them out. They're a good band. Then we've got a band called Street Law.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Bedroom Witch, which I'm looking forward to that. And then and obviously depending on how many depending on how much time how much time I've got left when I put the show together, I usually put in round about 5 hours 10, 5 hours 20 into the player, in the broadcaster. And depending on how much time I have left, I usually put in about another 30 on average, another 30 minutes worth of music.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I play bands where one I haven't played for a while. I as in like 3 to 6 months. I sort of like, oi, check this band out. Make sure you check this band's still kicking about. Go check them out. Go check them out on their Facebook page. Go check them out on their Instagram type of thing. So because not everybody remembers the band. So I put in fact a few of those bands that I've played before, but
Yes.
music that I haven't physically played on the show. So it sort of like it makes it a bit more like saying, yeah, check them out type of thing. It's just, yeah, oh yes, a bit like no doubt you put when you listen to the show, you turn around and say, oh, I like this band and this song I haven't heard before type of thing. And it's like sort of like it gives out people a new appreciation of bands that I've already played that I've already played. So yeah, good times, good times.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
and if you want to go, please come to digitalrevolutionradio.com. I post the link in the chat. It is easy to use. All you got to do is put when you go to the main page, um, scroll down a little bit, and you see three bars, three blue bars. All you got, the first one you see, put a name in, screen name, whatever you want, and then put a. You don't necessarily need an email address. Then you've got like a chat box, but if you want to keep coming back to to come back and to listen to the Digital Revolution radio or listen to the Project Metal across the pond. If you so just underneath those three long blue bars, there's a profile, and all you've got to do is put your name in the where it says name, and go to profile and put like a password so you can put so you password protected that name. And in the third box down, third long blue box, that's the chat box. All you got to do is type away and press enter, and then you can actually talk to me live. You can talk to Basjan. You can talk to a couple of the other DJs that get into the chat on the Thursday when they're listening to my show. There's different. Sometimes there's musicians come into the chat. There's, you know what I mean. It's a fun place to be. You listen to some amazing music, and if you like what you hear on digital on my show, there's other shows on Digital Revolution Radio that you can actually listen to There's a wide variety of rock and metal being played on Digital Revolution Radio. There's always something. There's always something for people on the station. So yeah, it's it's a brilliant station, Digital Revolution Radio. It is absolutely a brilliant station. So yeah, have you got anything to add? Have you got anything to add there, Bastion?
Well, for me, it's just you never know when you're going to see Lady Shonda, the owner of the station. She might come and chat with you. And also, we would like to get your feedback, because if you're telling us you're liking these bands and stuff like that, or specific bands you want to hear more of them, you never know. We might have the album of them, and we'll play more tracks from the album if you request it in the next show. So come and give us feedback. Come and join us. I'll be there in chat. Ella's going to be in chat. There's going to be other people in chat. Come and join us. The more the merrier. Tell your friends about us. Bring people and come and enjoy this show. And let me tell you, there's nothing worthwhile watching on TV. So come and join and enjoy your time on Digital Revolution Radio and Project Metal. So that's what I got to say, and give my stamp of approval. Go there and support the show.
Oh yeah. Thanks for that, Bastion. Much appreciated. I'll send that £10 over next time when I go to the post office. I have put the link into the chat. Go to where it's a brilliant channel. So anyway, Bastion, what are you looking forward to coming up in the next week or so? Any live shows you're going to?
Oh, I nearly forgot. Thanks for reminding me. What's happening in the States at the moment, one of the bands I like a lot, Sepsis, is going to appear with other female-fronted musicians at a concert. Now, knowing Sepsis, these are all indie bands. They're female-fronted, or they're all female bands. And if you're in the States, watch out for Sepsis and where they're appearing with these other female-fronted or female bands. And go and support them. Look, I've seen Melissa a lot of times on Twitch and stuff like that. Go up to them, if you want to buy the album and stuff, or just a poster or so. She's quite happy to autograph it for you, and the other guys as well. They're down-to-earth people. Go and have your photo taken with them. Go and support them and buy their merch. That's the one thing I forgot. And what I'm looking forward to is finding more indie bands and stuff this week. Uh, Hopefully, with this load shedding easing down, I'll spend more time on the internet and looking for bands that's indie and stuff. And if you're watching this and you're an indie band, get in contact with me, and uh, I'll go and check out your band and stuff like that. And you can forward the music to me or Project Metal, and you'll get played if it's good enough, good quality, uh, audio wise and stuff like that. You're gonna get played and you're gonna be mentioned on the radio station. So tell your
Oh
friends
yeah.
about it. It's in bands. Come along and let's all enjoy it. So that's what I'm looking forward. Just enjoying stuff. And I see a lot of new albums are coming out October, November. I know December is going to be a lot of bands putting music out for the Christmas period. So from now till Christmas, there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming out. So I'm looking forward to that and actually going into that a bit and gig wise also going and seeing what's happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's like I said, I'm getting a lot of bands sending me stuff coming out either like basically October, November, and December, coming leading up to like the Christmas period, and yeah, I've listened to some of these bands and it's just like, oh my god, these are absolutely brilliant, and I can't wait until I can actually play them or actually on the show. And
I know that feeling.
yeah, yeah, like Basjan said, if you are an indie or unsigned band, go to, like I said, either go to Project Metal Music's website, which is projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com, or hit up Bastion on Twitter, and
Yes.
basically say, "Oh, can we're an unsigned indie band, and we like to be like." We like to say like some we want you to wear itchy. We've got some new music coming out. Can Do you want to check us out? And if you're good, vast majority of bands are good. We'll get you either on the podcast or do an interview and play some of your music on the show on
Oh,
Digital
yes.
Revolution Radio. And if you're good, I'm more than happy to pass that music on to my boss, the brilliant, the gorgeous Lady Sandra, and she will put your music into rotation on the station. So yeah,
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no, for sure. Uh, Indie artists say they're not getting played and stuff like that. Here you've got an opportunity to get your music out there. We're not asking for a cent or anything. We even go and support it. Over the last 2 weeks, I've bought albums from artists that I've actually talked about and got the albums out of my own pocket. And I haven't asked the artist to send me anything. I mentioned them. I don't want money. I don't even want a T-shirt from you. All I want is come and get in contact with me, talk to me about your music and stuff, and I'll make sure the word gets out about you, and I'll spread it to Al as well, and he'll spread it around. So we're out here to help you, and the same with you, a listener, and you've got some bands in your area that are good and you like us to feature and stuff like that, just give us a message on Facebook or on Facebook and on Twitter. Get in contact and I'll make sure I look the bands up, and if I can find anything, I'll make sure it gets mentioned here on the podcast.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, like you said, we are here to help you to at least get yourself heard on the radio, or like talk. or get you on the on here on the channel, and yeah, we'll get you on and play the music on the show, do an interview, do interviews with you. If you want to do an interview, or just come on to the podcast and have a bit of a chat and have a bit of a laugh. So yeah, well, that's all you got to do is just get in contact with us, either on Facebook or Twitter, or even if you like, even when this, if you what message in the chat, like in one of the chats, or message down below, same, and we'll get back to you. Yeah, we're more than happy to get back to you. We're more than happy to talk to you. So it might take a little bit of time, but we will get back to you.
And one thing I can say, all the artists I've talked about over the couple of last podcasts and stuff like that, when I see their video on YouTube, I bookmark it. For a reason, I'm sharing it on Twitter, I'm sharing it on Facebook. So my friends and other people that follow me, they all get to see it and I post it in groups. So your video and your music gets spread by me, and I don't want a thing for it. I enjoy it, and I bring enjoyment to other people listening to the music, and that way your music gets out there. So if you've got something on YouTube, give me a YouTube link, and I'll go and look the band up and music, and I'll share it. So that's it for me. And I know I'll do the same. He also is into YouTube music and checking stuff out on YouTube. So
Yeah. When I check a band out, I'm always if I like it, I would say, "Oh, this is interesting. This I like this," or "This has caught my attention." I'm always posting out on Twitter, in the Facebook groups. So check this band. I always say, check this band out. These are pretty good. I like them. Just check them out. And I'm always like sharing stuff out like I said, via Twitter and Facebook. So yeah,
mhm.
it
and mhm.
yeah.
And one last thing, all the bands I bookmark and I actually like and playing on Facebook and Twitter, I actually subscribe to them and like them. So you get one extra follower, and the people that follow me can see what I'm following. So who knows how many more you're going to get. So if you're kind enough, we follow you. Please return the favor and follow us as well.
Yeah.
So that way we can share it and both benefit. That's all we're asking.
Oh yeah, I'm the same. If I like the band and I like what I see, I always press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to all. So I will and when you do eventually when you do bring out new stuff, I can see it. I can actually see what's coming up and see what you got, what's coming out and everything. And like Basjan said, if you see me subscribe to your channel, you know why I subscribe to your channel. It's because I like you. It's because I like what you're doing. And if you can subscribe to us, and we can actually help each other out, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation for everybody involved. So yeah, we can actually build up a really, really, really nice community of fans where we can actually support each other.
Yes, it's all about a love for music.
Yeah. Oh yes. It's always yeah. Totally agree with Bastion. The love of music. Yeah, because to me, the music is a universal, literal, universal language where everybody understands.
Oh, for sure. And I'm literally spending more time on watching videos and listening to music on the internet and actually checking bands out and stuff like that than I'm actually playing games or watching TV. I don't know when is the last time I actually switched on my TV, to be quite honest.
Well, for me, it's
So
been
I've got
about
it
what?
new.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. For me,
for me,
yeah,
that's my new kind of entertainment, music, and I love doing it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, last time I watched, well, apart from when I go to family members, I don't watch. I literally don't watch TV. Literally don't watch it because basically it's more. The vast majority is utter drivel. It's
Mm,
absolute pants, and I don't watch it. I
mm,
just I refuse to watch it. Yeah, I
mm.
haven't watched any type of significant amount of TV in what in well over 12 years.
Oh, yes.
It's I just don't watch it. There might when I do go to visit family and stuff like that. They will have a TV on and something might catch my interest, whether it be a documentary or something. I might say, "Oh, that might be interesting." Then I'll go and watch it. But other than
Mm.
that, I don't watch it. Other than that, I just don't watch TV. So I rather listen to music. Watch videos on YouTube, whether it be music videos or topics that I might be interested in. So yeah, I don't watch TV.
Yeah, for me, what I've actually downloaded and got uh, was the documentary on Randy Rhoads, and they did one on Janet, what's the name? Janet, Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. And for me, I watched that because that was the period I actually grew up on, and I wanted to see remind me about the bell-bottom jeans and that kind of stuff, which still wish I can buy a pair of bell-bottom jeans somewhere. I love it.
Mhm.
So those
Yeah.
type of musical documentaries I will watch and do, but I'd rather go and watch new raw talent uh, getting played and finding them and listening to their music. And for those that's listening here to us, you're hearing it here first, and you're going to hear it on Project Metal first before the major stations play the stuff because they play the big name brands. They're not interested in the indie artists. They're not interested in the unsung bands. You're going to hear it here with us first. We're going to talk about it. You can hear it on Project Metal or Digital Revolution Radio, and you're going to hear other DJs play music that you never heard of before because we're doing internet radio and uh, podcasts with in mind indie and unsigned bands and concerts that they're doing. And it's much cheaper to go to those concerts. Sometimes they don't even charge a cover charge. You just pay for the drinks and supporting the band that way and buying their merch. So for me, come and tune in and listen to us and listen to Al on Project Metal. What do you have got to lose? Nothing. You're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
gain more than anything.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. You'll be like you will just on my show alone. I play a wide. You think, oh, it's only just rock and it's just metal. No, it's not. There's people. Well, put it this way, there are hundreds and different types of literally hundreds of different genres and sub genres of rock and metal. Literally hundreds of different. I've literally lost count how many different genres and sub genres of rock and metal there is. I've literally lost count. There's uh,
True.
there's ma- there's mathematic metal. There's Christ. There's even a Ned Flanders metal, as in Ned Flanders from the Simpsons. There's a band dressed up as fucking Ned Flanders. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
yeah, there's Chris. I've just played last week. I've just played a band from Alberta, Canada,
Mhm.
called um, Hell Diablo,
Oh, yes.
and they are a let me get this right, hillbilly blues punk band.
A mouthful, eh?
Yeah, that's what their genre is. Hillbilly blues punk band. They are a damn good band. Hell Diablo is a
Yes.
good band, so go check them out on their Facebook page called facebook.com/hillbilly1, as in the number one, not the word one, the number one. So yeah, go check them out. There's God, there's obviously you've got your thrash, you've got your death, you've got your black, you've got your hard rock, heavy metal. Um, you got metalcore, you got screamo, you got fucking gent, you got fucking you said hundreds of fucking different styles of rock and metal, and I try and play as many as possible on the 6 hour show. But there's other shows on Digital Revolution Radio who do who I yes, granted we might play the similar type of genres but different bands, and there's always something new. There's
Exactly.
always something. There's always something new on Digital Revolution Radio, whether it be on on Project Metal Across the Pond, whether it be on the Rock Casserole, whether it be on the Core Radio Show, uh, any other. This I said this, but there's quite a few DJs on Digital Revolution Radio, and like I said, there's always if you don't like particularly like some of my show, go to others. You might find another DJ that you might like on Digital Revolution Radio. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You might. It's Digital Revolution Radio is the place to be. It is
Oh, for
literally
sure.
the place to be because there's yeah digitalrevolutionradio.com where you hear loud and clear for
For
brilliant
sure.
brilliant shows. For brilliant shows.
I'm sure.
So go check out digitalrevolutionradio.com. So yeah, and
Just talk,
so, yeah,
and just talking about genres, you've got doom metal, you've got new age death metal, and thrash metal. So it's new age thrash metal and doom metal. So I've listened to a few industrial metal. I've listened to like some. So this I'm reviewing everything I can find. I review and go through it, and I'll bring it to you here. So you
yeah,
don't have to worry about it.
yeah, yeah. Between myself and Bastion, literally, we go on the hunt. We literally go on the hunt for new music for new bands. So yeah, so you don't have to. Well, you can, but we'll make sure we get we there is a running joke with me and a few people who do listen to Digital Revolution Radio, where I am the Sherlock Holmes of Digital Revolution Radio, where I always on the hunt for new music. And yeah,
That's true.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, between myself and Bastion, literally, literally, we hunt out all these great bands out there, so you don't have to. So, like I said, come to Digital Revolution Radio, you will always find new bands being played on the station. So, yeah. So, Bastion, I think that might be it for this week. So,
Yes.
anything you want to say before we sign off?
Just wish everybody an awesome week and keep rocking, keep the horns up.
Oh yes, do that. Oh yes, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Have a brilliant week. See you on Thursday on the Digital Revolution Radio for Project Mellow Across the Pond. And then on Friday with let me see with the band with Max Havoc from Incursion and Fantia with on the 15th, which is the Saturday. And make sure click the subscribe button and hit all the notification bells to keep up to date when we do go live. And oh yeah, I'll see you next week for another episode of the podcast, which is going to be number 11. So
See you
yeah,
next week.
see you next week.